Alright guys, so there's been a pretty momentous moment in the world today. I have turned 18. So, turning 18 is pretty significant for many people, but for me, not a whole lot really changes. So, I guess I shall just enjoy the birthday today and move on. Just move on. Anyway, in Australia at the moment, on the eastern seaboard, up and down and a bit inland towards the Alpine regions, we have in many ways emulated American conditions in the past 8 months, but it's kind of funny because unlike America, we don't snow all over. We don't snow over a lot of it. We only snow in areas above a certain amount of meters. So we only snow pretty much above 500 meters, but mainly only above about 900 meters. But there has been something that has been touted as the mega blizzard. So the mega blizzard, as people are calling it, has been dumping massive amounts of snow in our snowfall areas. So like Perisher Blue, Falls Creek, there's been Mount Buller, so snow resorts on both sides of the mountain, so places like Gingerbine, and it's been snowing as low as 600 meters, and it was snowing in the Blue Mountains. And that's pretty significant, which means that it's snowing in the Barringtons, which are some mountains just a bit north of where I live, and also the Wattigans might be getting some snow in the next little while, which is literally right behind where I live, the Wattigans, probably about 5 minutes away, and I have literally hit the Wattigans and I'm heading up towards the lookout. Anyway, so people are saying that the mega blizzard, or the mega blizzard, is a signal that climate change is real. I'm not saying climate change isn't real. There's tons and tons of scientific evidence to back it up. However, the fact, when you look at a map, you can see that average snowfalls have been on a general decline over the past few years, which really means that there is evidence for climate change, but what happens in Australia is there's lows that are generated that are known to cause snow in winter, down in the Southern Ocean, which is just above Antarctica but below Australia. And these lows, to create snowfall in Australia, they have to push through all the weather systems and get up onto our snowfall areas in order for the snow to fall. And for the past few years, this hasn't happened. I think 2010 might have been a pretty horrible year for snowfalls. But the fact that this year we've got a lot of snow relatively early in the season only started 2 weeks ago, it shows that things can go in cycles. If you look even further back in the weather maps and the weather records, you can show that there was an incline quite a few years ago, and then there was a decline, and now there's been an incline in the amount of snow, and then all of a sudden there's been another decline. So this means that this really could be the start of the next generation of inclines, which each year of increase in snowfall. But the fact that there's high snowfall is really good for our economy, because we get increased tourist interest. Everyone wants to go to the snow, so there'll be tons and tons of business happening pretty soon. Sounds like all the lifts will be open, so all the ski resorts will be at full capacity, which will mean that there will be a lot of cash flow going, which will be very great for the Aussie economy. But all in all, the fact that there is massive amounts of snowfalls, massive amounts of storms happening around here, shows that there is definitely a change in the climate. But whether it is going to get cold and then rapidly warm up is yet to be seen. Scientists can only continue to make predictions, but as with all predictions, there is a chance that those predictions can be very, very wrong. One example is a Michelson and Morley experiment, which was using interferometer to try and prove that the ether wind was real. And they got another result, so they put years and years of work into this experiment and into proving this theory with evidence, only to have it disproven in the actual experiment by having another result, and therefore showing that light did not have a medium that it travelled through. It was in fact a particle, both. So it had mass and it was a wave. So it had mass and it was also particles. And therefore had no medium for it to travel through. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see all of you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching.